For this particular proof of concept, we are going to use this data. First, we have a set of funds. In total, we have 20 funds. And as we said, for each fund, we have a return and a risk. This is a percentage of the money you expect to get. And this is an index reflecting the risk you are running when investing in that fund. And we have the types, which are finance, oil and gas, and telecommunications, and the minimum and maximum investment per type. And for example, in finance, you have to invest at least 20. All the data, if nothing's said, is in thousands of euros. So at least you have to invest 20,000 of euros and no more than 100,000 of euros. Okay, and the same for the other types. Because here, for each fund, you have the type of fund it is. For example, Fund 1 is telecommunications, and Fund 20 is none of those we have here, which is just other type of fund. The minimum number of funds we have to invest in is 5. We have a budget of 200,000 euros, and the threshold that we will use to compute the risk is 20,000 euros. So the thing is, if we invest below that threshold, for example, if we invest 10,000 euros in Fund 1, the risk index associated with that level of investment in that fund is that quantity, 10,000, times the KPI, the index we have here, 9.8, which is 98,000, whatever we measure the risk in. Okay, these are not euros, this is some index related to risk. But if you invest beyond that threshold, if you invest 30,000 euros, the risk is computed so that this index is twice as much as the one we used when we are below that threshold. So in this case, we multiply the quantity we invest, which is 30,000 euros, times twice the risk index for that fund, which in this case is 588,000, whatever we measure the risk in. Okay, so there's a huge increase when we go beyond that threshold, because we're investing more money and we are also multiplying it times twice the index we have here. But the return doesn't behave that way. In either case, the return is 15% of whatever we invested. Okay, so in this case, it's 10,000 euros times 0.15, and in this case, we have 30,000 euros times 15, which yields us a return which is 3 times as much as the return we obtained if we invested a third of what we are investing here. So there is a linear behavior, and here we have some larger than linear behavior, and that will have an impact, because if you want to increase the return, you have to run a large risk, and we'll see that in terms of the solutions we are going to obtain.